Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with another instant preseason analysis. This time is on the Denver Nuggets beating the Clippers and holding them underneath 100 points. And they go to 2-1 in preseason. The Clippers go 1-1. We've seen a lot of action in this game because I feel like the stars came out and played. And that made the game competitive and that made the game watch worthy because that's what we wanted to see. Two titans of the NBA go at it and clash for the win. Clippers did win the first quarter 32-31. They also won the second quarter 29-28, so they led going into halftime. Denver cut that out because they ended up winning 17-14 in the third, and then they ultimately won the fourth quarter. The most important, 26-19, and that was game 102-94. They beat them by 8. Very impressive game from the Denver Nuggets. Really played good defense. Really played good offense too. Looked at like a well-oiled machine as they normally do. They ran their plays. They ran their sets. Guys moved the ball. Guys pushed when they could. Guys made shots. Even some tough ones. That's what you need to do to beat the good teams in the league. And I think they actually played good defense. But Aaron Gordon for the Denver Nuggets, 22 minutes, 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He finished with 18 points and 7 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. He had 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers. He was a -1 and plus minus. Cameron Johnson, 22 minutes. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He also had 3 steals, 1 turnover, and 4 personal fouls, which is way too many in 22 minutes. But he also had the most personal fouls in the starting lineup. He was a -1 and plus minus. He had 8 points. He does fit what they're trying to do: shoot some threes, get out in transition, or create the transition opportunity with defense, and also get the easy shots that's available to you. Aaron Gordon does that too, but he has found a way to be more of a well-rounded player and can do multiple things to impact the game when it comes to winning on both sides of the floor. So those two guys in tandem is going to be tough to score on it, and they're going to be tough in general to compete against. So I like this pairing with those two guys. Jokic did what he does. He did airball a three. He seemed like he was a little bit too slow, a little bit too comfortable in this game from time to time. But he played 22 minutes just like they did. He was 6 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. Didn't get to the free throw line at all, but still took some high quality shots throughout the game. And he finished with 12 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. One of them was offensive with still a block, a turnover, a personal foul, and a -2 and plus minus. Jamal Murray, 20 minutes, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus 7 points. You know, he picked some decent looks. He did miss some. That was normal shots that he takes. But you gotta give the Clippers credit for making things hard and making them think and making them dribble a lot to get to his spots and even turning down shots. He gets in modes where he does that, where he wants to be aggressive, then he doesn't. Then he wants to pass, then he doesn't. And you just have to make him literally uncomfortable and get him out of those shots that are set. And if you do that, you have a good chance of beating the Nuggets. It was working. Obviously, like I said, the Clippers won the first half. They just couldn't keep it going in the second half enough to come out with the win. Christian Braun, 23 minutes, 4 or 5 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a +9 and plus minus, finished with 11 points. He has one of the best brains in the NBA. All his shots are usually genius shots throughout the entire game. Even if they're threes, he's going to take open ones. He's going to take, I got to relocate and find a way to get to the top of the key or to the corner, even if I got to go to the other side, even if I got to cut, even if I got to get out in transition and beat everybody down the floor and make a shot. He's just is very, very smart and has a high IQ of how to play the game and fit in like a glove with this Denver Nuggets team. He's very, very essential to what they do in basketball at the highest level. That's why they have really been not missing certain guys because Braun has been the perfect fit for them. He also had 1 rebound, 3 assists, and a turnover with 2 personal fouls, a +9 and plus minus, like I said before. Zeke Naji, 10 minutes, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He did score because he went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He also had 2 turnovers and 1 personal foul, was a +9. And plus minus had a decent game, although he didn't score that much. Hunter Tyson, 4 minutes for him. He still got a rebound and 2 assists, and he was a +11 and plus minus. That's good quality. Peyton Watson was one of the guys that let handle the ball a little bit more. 17 minutes for him, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, a +1 and plus minus. He finished with 9. Spencer Jones played 10 minutes, didn't score, but he did have 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive and a personal foul. Finish as a -5 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr. had some open looks, missed all of them, but still scored because he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the 18 minutes that he played. He also did have 2 assists and a steal and a rebound. He had 1 personal foul. He was a -1 and plus minus, finish with 1 point. Bruce Brown was out there looking for his shot, didn't fall. 17 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field. He also had 1 assist, and he did have 2 personal fouls, finished as a -3 and plus minus. Jonas Valanciunas, 18 minutes. He was 5 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He was playing and doing the same thing he has done his entire career, and it still works. That's one thing I found out about this preseason. Even against starters, whoever he goes against, he can do whatever he normally does. He's so good at it that it still works to this day, even though he's getting older and slower. 9 rebounds for him, which was amazing. 2 offensive, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 5 personal fouls. They can catch him just pushing it on them and trying to get him in awkward positions. Can help get him into foul trouble or bait him into fouls. He was a +3 and plus minus, finish with 10 points. Dayron Holmes, 7 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, or 1 from 3. 1 personal foul, +10 and plus minus, 2 points. Jalen Pickett, 9 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 3 rebounds, +8 and plus minus, 5 points. Julian Strawther, 14 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds. One of them was offensive, +1 and plus minus, 6 points. And then Curtis Jones, 7 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field. It was all threes that he took besides going 2 of 2 from the free throw line, finishing with 11 points, which was the most off the bench when it comes to scoring. He did also add assists and a steal and also had a personal foul, +10 and plus minus. Good showing from the bench. We knew they was going to have a lot of guys in the different roles, and they all played them. They all did some type of thing to help in this game. So the bench is living up to the hype, although they had other guys that didn't play too that comes off the bench. It was at least 3 of them, and they was healthy, but they just didn't get on the court. 38 of 82, 46% from the field as a team. 15 of 42, 35% from 3. You'll take it. 11 of 17, 64% from the free throw line. 45 rebounds, 23 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, 15 turnovers for them, and 22 personal fouls. The LA Clippers, they had a shorter rotation, but it was fine because it was working for the most part. John Collins, 24 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 points. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a -2 and plus minus. He got caught with 2 bad fouls to me, but he was able to stay foul free after that, which was good, but he did turn the ball over. Other than that, he looks like he can be a good player. He get a mid-range, he can post up from time to time, and he was forcing and doing a little bit too much sometimes in the post. But other than that, if he just takes his time, use his strength, and use his touch, he should be fine, for this team. Quieter Claw Leonard, 19 minutes. He was 5 of 10 from the field. But the problem was he went 1 of 6 from 3. But he went 6 of 6 from the free throw line and still got 17 points, which was the most points on the Clippers today. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 personal foul. He was a +2 and plus minus. You don't really see Kawhi Leonard have too many bad shooting games because his fundamentals are just so good, and his understanding of how to get to that shot is so good that it's always a quality look. But it just didn't happen for him in this game. But he still made some highlighted plays defensively and offensively in this game. The man can really play the game of basketball. He's definitely still one of the better players. Derrick Jones Jr. 20 minutes, 5 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, plus 2 and plus minus. He can score. He's long. He's fast. He can get to that rim. He can get out in transition. He can create transition opportunities, and he's a solid rebounder for his position. Avika Zubac, 23 minutes, 5 of 6 from the field for him, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He had a double double, 11 points and 10 rebounds, and 4 of his rebounds was offensive. He finished with 2 assists and 2 steals, 3 turnovers, and that was his game. James Harden, 24 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had a game where he had 11 assists, had so many weapons on his roster. He should be able to find them quick, fast, in a hurry. And he did have some sloppy moments with the basketball with his passing, made it too obvious, or just try to, do a difficult pass when it wasn't really needed, or just passing to a guy he shouldn't pass it to, or you were just looking at the guy and your door is going to probably go to the guy he was looking at. But other than that, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. He did have 3 turnovers, like I said, the reasons. And he also had 2 personal fouls. He was a +4, plus minus with 5 points. Nico Batum, 14 minutes. He was 0 of 2 from the field. It was all threes. 1 turnover, a -6 and plus minus. He scored no points. Brook Lopez had it really going. Had the fadeaway going. Had the shots close to the rim going. The 3-point shot was going. 6 of 10 in 17 minutes. 3 of 6 from 3. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 blocks, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. He finished with 15 points, which was the most points off the bench. Conan, 8 minutes, 101 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 points, 5 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive with an assist and the block, -5 and plus minus. Christopher Emmanuel Paul, 21 minutes. That was the most minutes played off the bench, but he only went 1 of 5 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. Still had 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Had 1 turnover that caught him off guard, but it still counts as a turnover. 2 personal fouls. He was a -4 and plus minus. He finished with 2 points. Chris Dunn, 19 minutes. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 2 rebounds, 1 on his offensive with an assist, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, 2 -2 and plus minus. I would say -2 and plus minus 3 points. Jordan Miller, 17 minutes played, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, a -5 also for him. He ended up having 5 points at the end of the game. He's becoming a good addition to their bench so far in preseason. He looks good. We'll see if he gets legitimate minutes in the regular season. Jason Peter Preston, 8 minutes, 0-1 from the field, 1 rebound for him, 2 turnovers and a personal foul, -8 and plus minus. Kobe Brown, 17 minutes. He was 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He took some shots that was questionable. He also was trying to be aggressive. He also kept getting the ball over and over again and kept saying, I might as well try to do something with it. Unfortunately for him, he didn't shoot the ball well because of that. But I always felt like the Clippers, they always like to play ISO heavy basketball from time to time. And it can get clogged up and it can look a little confusing of what is they really trying to do in certain possessions. I think Kawhi Leonard, when he came back, helped with that. But even against the Nuggets in the playoffs, it still looked like some possessions they was working too hard or didn't really have nothing to do. That that can be how they attack you sometimes. So he was a prime example of being a guy in that system where I want to pass it to you because I don't really got a shot, but you ain't trying to shoot it. I'm not trying to shoot it because I ain't trying to force it. You ain't trying to force it. So let's play hot potato until one of us shoot it. And he just got caught up in that. So it happens on this team, especially. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, a -5 and plus minus for him, 6 points. Cam Christie was balling. 9 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 1-1 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, -8 and plus minus. He finished with 5. That was a decent game from him. Really helped keep the Florida offense going at a high level. There was a lot of guys that's important to this team's success that did not play today. Coach's decision, though. 33 of 77. 42% from the field, 9 to 37, 24% from three, 19 to 26, 73% from the free throw line, 42 rebounds, 24 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls. One thing that we learned in this game that these teams are not too far apart from each other. They're real close to each other when it comes to talent. And the Clippers, they look a little older. They look a little slower. They really need their stars to play a little bit better than they've been playing in preseason if they're going to be a legitimate threat in the Western Conference. And then the Denver Nuggets, they rely on the same guys a lot. So they just got to stay healthy. They're going to be the focal point of what this team does and how they function. They just got to stay on the court. Their bench is been more improved and more impressive, which is good. But when it's winning time, they know who they're going to go to. They know who they're going to rely on, even, to carry them to wins. I don't think that changes this year. I just think that they get more rest and they won't be as burnt out and they won't be as tired, which is understandable because that's what a bench is supposed to do. And now they have it, and the Clippers been had it. They just been beat up and tough, and they just been aging because they've been reinventing this team and what they should be the last couple of years, and this is just a current version of a team that was already good since Kawhi Leonard been there. Now they just got to stay healthy and see if they can beat the best of the best. And this is a game that tested them and showed them what they need to do and what they should be doing to be able to beat them in the future. So they're going to see a couple. They're going to see each other a couple times in the future, and we'll see if the Clippers should be in that pretender or contender status, basically midway through the season. And once we see that, then it's just about how long they want to keep it going because it's going to have to come to an end eventually, especially if you're not getting close or even a championship out of it. So this is a evaluation year for the Clippers is basically what I'm saying. And everybody really feel like the Nuggets is right there with the Thunder. We just got to see who's going to win if they play again because it was close last year going 7 games. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and other future stars. Also rookies. Also do my draft and draft coverage too. Plus I got over 3,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. Not only that, I do upload videos each and every day. So you love basketball content, you like different variety of basketball content, this is the channel for you. But just remember, it's NBA only usually. Not only that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back. Thank y'all for supporting the channel in the past or present. I hope y'all continue to support in the future. Y'all stay blessed up. I'm going for now. Got another video for today and some more later today because this is Monday when it's going to come out. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the love and the support and the continuing ability to care about what I have to say and want to watch what I think and what I want to show y'all. That's the purpose of this channel. That's why we've been around for 10 plus years and been one of the most influential channels in the world. We global, we worldwide. We really got to the top of the food chain, made things happen, made things pop off is all we can try to do. And I achieved all those goals, so let's keep it going. Let's continue. Let's try to get it done this year, going into next year, if it's meant to be. Other than that, peace. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good, and I'll see y'all later. Hopefully.